Guys, I think I found a future portal. Let me show you how it works. Okay, so what should we ask? Future portal, who do you think will win the IPL this year? Okay, second question. Do you think that we will be able to live on Mars? Okay, most important question. What do you think about the future of 2015 batch? Hello everyone. Just a representative from one of the most unfortunate batch that has ever entered MBBS, that is the batch of 2015. Why do I say so? Let's get into it. We, the batch of 2015, finished our internship in the month of February, marking the beginning of preparation for one of India's toughest exams, that is the PG entrance examination. Seems very straightforward, right? Or so we thought. The first problem occurred when we were denied our right, that is, the right to registration by the Karnataka Medical Council, because they wanted to enforce the rural service bond. A small backstory. This was a bond which was given by us back in 2015 when we were joining MBBS, and it states that we will be serving the rural population in a primary health center or a primary health unit. Remember this point? For a year. And failure to do so, we will be liable for a penalty of 10 lakh rupees. This is a bond which has been in practice since a lot of years. That is, a lot of our previous batches had also given the similar bond, but it was never executed. So what happened is we were denied our KMC registration. So we waited and waited for more than 3 months just to hear no response from either the KMC about our registration or about enforcing the rural service bond. This is when we had to take things in our own hands and went on online protests, after which the media picked up this issue and we were granted our KMC registration, but only with a twist. We were forced to sign another bond which states the same thing, that we will be serving in the rural areas, but the penalty was conveniently increased to an amount that is 15 to 30 lakhs. And our original documents to be withheld unless we submit this bond. Standing in the darkness about what to do next, we had already started preparing for the NEET PG entrance examination, which was constantly being postponed time and again. Now, all of a sudden, about 5 months after we completed our internship, we are asked to report for our duties in a matter of 1 to 2 weeks. But the twist doesn't end here. We are being recruited in taluk and district level hospitals, which clearly contraindicates the bond that we had given while we were joining. The government of Karnataka revealed a list of number of vacancies in the taluk and district hospitals and the number of candidates, which showed a huge discrepancy. First of all, they had put such little efforts in making this list. This list had the names of people who were not to be recruited and did not have the names of the people who were being recruited. The number of vacancies were 1667, whereas the number of candidates who will be applying well over 3100. And there was no mention about how the remainder will be recruited, which added to the bulk of uncertainty that we already had. While the government was very clear from the beginning that they wouldn't be providing us any accommodation, they failed to answer some basic questions, which included: number 1. Why are we the first batch that will be doing it when a lot of batches before us also submitted the same bond? Number 2. What would be the stipend or what would be the salary that we would be getting? We received information that those people who opt for medical colleges which come under the DME will be paid a salary of 40,000, whereas those people who opt for taluk hospitals which come under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare will be paid a sum of 62,666, which is completely unfair to pay 2 different salaries for the same cadre of work. The third thing is the clarity about the nature of work and what post we will be getting when we join for the services. The fourth thing is, why was there such a delay of 5 months, and what about the 5 months that we have lost? Will it be reduced from our term? Failure to do so will add up to 17 months of our time lost after completing our MBBS. The next thing is no clarity about the provisions to write the PG entrance examination during the term of our service. And the worst part is, all the sequence of these events happened so fast and so rapidly that we never had the time to approach this legally. And we are constantly being kept in the dark, knowingly or unknowingly, even after approaching all these higher authorities. So what we request is, the most uncertain batch doesn't want to remain uncertain anymore, and we want our answers. So Government of Karnataka, please do answer the questions.